The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And he's intervened well there. Havertz. Lovely bit of skill. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Looking for options for movement. And he is deftly away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Havertz. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Havertz. Erankunda. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goretzka. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now Schlotterbeck. And here's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Erankunda. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tough.
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Germany clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Schlotterbeck makes a dash for it. Threads one in. 60 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that. Just about within shooting range. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Goretzka. And here's Musiala. That is lovely. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Irankunda receives it in a good position here. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Over to the right flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Krustic. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A breakthrough! So late in the day! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that is that. Germany bow out, defeat sealing their fate.